Life will inevitably throw challenges at you, sometimes disguised as people who hurt, betray, or underestimate you. It's easy to fall into the trap of anger, bitterness, or revenge. But the true power lies in choosing a different path, the path of rising above. When you refuse to be dragged down by the negativity of others, you reclaim control over your own destiny. Imagine for a moment that each hurtful word, each act of betrayal, is a spark. It can ignite a destructive fire inside you, one that consumes your peace, your focus, your joy. Or it can become a flame that fuels your transformation, your growth, your unstoppable momentum forward. The choice is yours. You can be a victim of circumstances, or you can become a warrior who harnesses adversity as a tool for greatness. Rising above hate isn't weakness. It's the ultimate demonstration of strength. It's the strength to let go of what you cannot control, others' actions and opinions, and double down on what you can control, your mindset, your actions, your progress. This is the secret of every great leader, every visionary who changed their world. They didn't waste energy fighting shadows. They built themselves into forces impossible to ignore. You might ask, how do I rise above when my heart feels heavy, when the pain is raw? The answer is simple but profound, with discipline, awareness, and purpose. Discipline to not react impulsively, awareness to understand that pain is temporary and often rooted in others' fears, not your worth, and purpose to channel your energy into creating the life you deserve. Every time you face hatred and choose calm instead of chaos, every time you respond with wisdom instead of wrath, you are forging unbreakable mental armor. You are planting seeds for a future where you stand tall, unshaken by the storms of life. Remember, greatness is not born in comfort. It is forged in the furnace of trials, refined by the fire of resilience. So, rise. Rise not because the world demands it, but because your soul knows no other way. The power to transcend hate and pain is within you. Own it. Let it transform you into a force that no one can ignore or diminish. Revenge is often misunderstood. When someone hurts you, the immediate impulse is to retaliate, to make them feel the same pain. But true revenge is not about tearing others down. It's about lifting yourself up so high that their actions no longer have any power over you. Think about this. When you waste time and energy plotting revenge, you are still tied to the negativity they created. You remain a prisoner of their behavior. But when you redirect that energy into self-mastery and growth, you break those chains forever. True revenge is success. It's becoming so successful, so confident, and so fulfilled that the people who tried to hurt you become irrelevant. Your victories, your peace of mind, your happiness, they are the ultimate statements you make to the world. History is full of examples. Consider great figures who faced cruelty, betrayal, or harsh criticism, but responded with achievements that silenced their critics. Nelson Mandela endured decades of imprisonment, yet he emerged to lead a nation and inspire millions. Oprah Winfrey overcame poverty and abuse to become a media powerhouse and philanthropist. Their revenge wasn't violence or hatred, it was undeniable success. When you choose to focus on your growth, you flip the script. You reclaim your story from those who tried to write it for you. Your life becomes your message. Your progress becomes your answer. They hurt you once, but you will rise every single time. That is the greatest revenge possible. In practical terms, true revenge means investing in your skills, your knowledge, and your health. It means waking up every day committed to becoming a better version of yourself. It means refusing to be defined by past wounds and instead writing a new chapter filled with courage, determination, and achievement. This mindset shifts your energy from destruction to creation. You build, they watch, you grow, they envy, and in that, you hold all the power. Revenge is not about them, it's about you. Choose wisely, choose growth, choose the life that no one can take from you. The people who hurt you often rely on one thing: your emotional reaction, anger, frustration, sadness. These emotions give their actions power over you. But what if you could break free from this cycle? What if you could control your emotional state no matter what the world throws at you? Mastering emotional control is the cornerstone of the ultimate revenge. It doesn't mean suppressing your feelings or pretending to be invulnerable. It means recognizing your emotions, understanding their origin, and choosing how you respond. When you react impulsively, you give away your power. When you respond with calm and clarity, you take it back. Imagine standing in a storm, feeling the wind and rain lash against you, yet your stance is unwavering. That is emotional mastery. You acknowledge the chaos, but refuse to be swept away. You are the calm in the center of the hurricane. This control comes from self-awareness and practice. Meditation, journaling, and reflection help you observe your emotional patterns and triggers. The more you understand yourself, the less others can manipulate your feelings. The Stoics knew this centuries ago. Epictetus taught, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. The greatest revenge isn't in shouting back, it's in silent resilience. When you master your emotions, you transform pain into fuel. You turn setbacks into lessons. You rise stronger after every fall. And nothing hurts more to those who tried to break you than your calm, unshakable presence. Make emotional control your daily practice. Each moment you resist reactive impulses, you build an inner fortress. This fortress is your sanctuary, your power base, and your revenge all at once. Remember, your emotional state is your kingdom. Guard it fiercely. Reign with wisdom. Rule with peace. Hurt people want your attention, your energy. They thrive when you fixate on their actions, replay the pain, or dwell on the past. But the most powerful revenge is to focus relentlessly on your goals and dreams. Focus is your weapon to drown out the noise. When you train your mind to zero in on what truly matters, distractions lose their grip. Your energy becomes a laser beam, cutting through chaos to create unstoppable momentum. Think of focus as a muscle. The more you exercise it, the stronger it gets. Begin by setting clear, meaningful goals. What do you want to achieve? What version of yourself are you building? Write these down. Return to them daily. Let them be your compass. Then, build habits that support your focus. Limit your exposure to toxic people, social media noise, and mindless distractions. Fill your environment with inspiration, books, podcasts, mentors who uplift and guide you. Focus is also about patience. Success rarely comes overnight. The ultimate revenge is a marathon, not a sprint. Each day of consistent work chips away at your obstacles. Each small victory compounds. Imagine the frustration of those who hurt you, watching you climb higher while they remain stuck in negativity. They can't understand how you manage to stay so driven, so calm, so unstoppable. That's because your focus makes you a different class of person. Channel your energy into creation, growth, and healing. Make your daily actions so meaningful that revenge becomes unnecessary because your success speaks louder than words. Your time and attention are precious. Invest them wisely. Build a life so compelling and powerful that no one can dim your light. Pain is inevitable. Hurt is unavoidable. But what separates the ordinary from the extraordinary is resilience, the ability to absorb the blows, recover, and come back stronger every time. Resilience is your shield against bitterness, your armor against despair. When someone hurts you, it's natural to feel broken, but true revenge comes from refusing to stay broken. You take that pain and transform it. You let it fuel your determination rather than drain your hope. Building resilience begins with mindset. You must see every setback as a lesson, every failure as a stepping stone. This doesn't mean denying your feelings or rushing through grief. It means embracing the process and trusting that growth is on the other side. Physical resilience supports mental resilience. Regular exercise, quality sleep, and mindful nutrition create a body that supports a mind ready to face any challenge. But mental toughness also comes from practice, pushing yourself out of comfort zones, embracing challenges, and learning to endure discomfort. Remember Viktor Frankl, who survived unimaginable pain in concentration camps and emerged with a powerful message. Between stimulus and response, there is a space. In that space is our power to choose our response. You have that power too. In that space between hurt and reaction, you decide your fate. Choose resilience. Choose strength. Build yourself into someone so formidable that no insult or wound can shake your foundation. Forgiveness is often misunderstood as weakness or surrender, but in truth, it is one of the most powerful acts of revenge you can practice. Forgiveness doesn't mean forgetting or excusing the harm done. It means releasing the hold that anger and resentment have on your soul. When you hold grudges, you carry a heavy burden. You remain emotionally chained to the past, replaying pain over and over. This weighs down your energy and clouds your mind. Forgiveness is the key that unlocks those chains and sets you free. Forgiving doesn't erase the past. It transforms your relationship to it. It allows you to reclaim your peace and focus on what lies ahead. You become the master of your own narrative rather than a victim trapped in old wounds. Think of forgiveness as an act of self-love and self-respect. When you forgive, you are saying, I value my peace more than my pain. You refuse to let bitterness poison your life or define your future. Forgiveness is not for them. It's for you. It's the ultimate form of revenge because it disarms your enemies by refusing to feed their power. Your calm, joyful life becomes the proof that their attempts to hurt you have failed. Practicing forgiveness takes courage and time. It may start with small steps, releasing minor grudges, understanding others' humanity, and embracing compassion. Over time, it grows into a liberation that fuels your growth. Forgiveness is the light that guides you out of darkness. Choose to forgive, and you claim your freedom. The ultimate revenge is peace, and that peace begins with you. Discipline is the bridge between dreams and reality. It is the invisible force that turns your intentions into unstoppable action. When people hurt you, the greatest revenge is not in retaliation, but in relentless self-mastery. Discipline empowers you to rise every day, push through discomfort, and keep moving forward, no matter how hard the journey. Think about it. The world doesn't owe you justice or fairness. It's your discipline that ensures you don't wait for circumstances to change. You change yourself instead. This is the core of Stoic wisdom, where freedom begins with mastery over your own impulses, habits, and choices. Discipline demands sacrifice. It means saying no to immediate gratification in favor of long-term success. It means getting up when others sleep, working when others rest, focusing when others scatter their attention. Every small choice you make to stay committed builds momentum that compounds into greatness. Your discipline sends a powerful message to those who sought to break you. It says, "You tried to stop me. You fueled my fire instead. I am unstoppable." When you cultivate discipline, you build an unshakable foundation. It becomes your daily armor, protecting you from the chaos around and inside you. And that armor is forged in consistency, focus, and an unyielding commitment to your vision. Remember, champions aren't made in moments of ease. They're made in countless small acts of discipline when no one is watching. Your revenge is not a one-time event. It's a lifestyle. Own it. Nothing is more powerful than a purpose-driven life. When you've been hurt, revenge isn't about destruction. It's about creation. It's about channeling your pain into a mission so compelling that nothing can derail you. Your purpose is your why, the reason you rise each morning, the force behind your every action. It transcends temporary emotions and external circumstances. It gives your struggle meaning and transforms setbacks into stepping stones. Ask yourself, what legacy do I want to leave? What difference do I want to make? What story will I tell about how I overcame adversity? Purpose fuels passion, and passion ignites perseverance. With a clear purpose, obstacles become challenges to conquer, not reasons to quit. Your focus sharpens, your motivation intensifies, and your resilience strengthens. When you live purposefully, the people who hurt you become irrelevant. Their attempts to derail you are like whispers drowned out by the roar of your vision. You stop wasting energy on resentment and invest it in your growth. Purpose-driven revenge is silent but deafening. It's the success that makes them question their actions, the peace that shows them their pain failed to destroy you. Your purpose is a flame that no storm can extinguish. Nurture it, protect it, let it lead you to a life so extraordinary that your success itself becomes the ultimate comeback story. No one climbs to greatness alone. The company you keep shapes your mindset, your habits, and your future. When you seek revenge through success, you must also build a fortress of support, a tribe that uplifts, challenges, and inspires you. Surround yourself with those who see your potential, who encourage your growth, and who reflect the values you strive to embody. These are not just friends or acquaintances. They are your mentors, allies, and fellow warriors on the path to mastery. Toxic relationships or negative influences are like poison to your progress. They drain your energy, cloud your focus, and feed your doubt. Identify them and distance yourself, not out of hatred, but out of respect for your own journey. Your tribe should push you toward excellence, hold you accountable when you falter, and celebrate your victories as if they were their own. This network becomes a source of strength when the world tries to knock you down. Remember, true revenge is not isolated. It is communal power amplified through shared vision and collective resilience. Together you rise higher and faster. Together you become unstoppable. Build your fortress wisely. Your legacy depends on the strength of those who stand with you. The final and most powerful act of revenge is to live your life fully, unapologetically, and on your own terms. It's the quiet victory that no one can take away because it comes from within. Success is not just about wealth, fame, or accolades. It's about peace, freedom, and self-respect. It's about waking up every day with purpose and passion, knowing that you have conquered the darkness that once tried to consume you. Your greatest revenge is to become the best version of yourself, the person your enemies never believed you could be. This transformation speaks louder than words, actions, or retaliation ever could. When you own your victory, you release the past. You stop reacting to the hurt and start responding with wisdom and strength. You embody grace in the face of adversity and turn every scar into a story of triumph. This victory isn't fleeting, it's eternal. It changes not only your life, but the lives of those around you. You become a beacon of hope, proof that pain can be transmuted into power. So rise, live boldly, love fiercely, and let your success be the ultimate answer to every wound. You don't owe your enemies anything. You owe yourself everything. Your life transformed is the revenge they never saw coming.